Alright, today we're going to do a review of this Solex Anker. Alright, so this one has to be a little bit bigger than the Solar F3100 that I done review of it, which is not very good. Alright, this is a c1000. Okay, right there, and there's your expect that right there. Okay, so let's flip this back to show you guys around. And this currently is standing on top of a mini dishwasher that is connected to a faucet. This is a Chinese style connector. It's called Quick Connect. I'm not sure what else you use this for, but overall, I want to say we use this unit today. This was on loan from the company. Okay, so not Anker itself, but third party. So we test this with a USB-C fast charger, and this actually is total of 5, look like 6 port. And this one is a 20 amp, okay? 20 amp outlet, and rest of it are 15 amp, you can see. With the little LT looking thing, whatever you call it, stacked together. So, now it also has a solar input right here. You have a solar input, and this one is rated from 11-32 volt. That means open solar panel voltage. Now, 100 amp panel, it will suffice for sure. And it says max of 60 watt. So, however you configure that, okay? And look like over here, we are only in the USA, a 120, right? 120 volt standard, and then 12 amp, or 12 amp max. Which is normal breaker, supply 15 amp. Now do keep in mind that the cord that came with this is thicker than this one. This one, I do not have the original cord. Again, it's on loan with the company. So I do not have the original cord, but I did see the original cord has a little knob thing on its side. So that's another reason why. Now, we have a solar front panel, the Solex front panel. Here's your phone connectivity where you connect to the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth to remotely to enable this port or that port. But this port right here always activate, so you do not have to poke certain button. So the other thing is, this device today kind of surprised me, but the rated for, I think, maybe 1,000 watt. It was able to run, when I put it through it, it's 600 watt. I put on a dryer, not a dryer, the washing machine, not dryer, excuse me, a dryer that spin cycle. So it was discovered by accident, but anyway, long story short, it was on a dryer and it performed just fine. I run a short time, not a long time, just enough to drain the water out of the tub of the wash machine. Now over here it has they call a battery extension pack, right? So you can add batteries to it, and this one, I'm sure you can add another batteries, interconnect it, and all that stuff. It does almost look like the Anker Solex home panel. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But that is not what that for. That is for extension battery. So portable power station rated at 1056, which is, they're generally pretty accurate. So that means it can probably run refrigerator, of course in this scenario we're running dishwasher, a small one nonetheless, and we're running at 672 watt. Okay, so it's definitely using the batteries really quickly. So as you can tell, less than 2-3 minutes ago the batteries was at 73%. Now just keep dropping it, and I think this is very good test to see what this device can do. Now this device does not have a heating element in it, right? So it basically utilize whatever that's coming out of the faucet as hot water to wash the dishes and to do that function. Now you can technically put a little bit more load on it, which is we did. So when we worked at somewhere that didn't have power, but we basically hooked this up to they call it backfeed to the outlet. Not suggested, don't try that at home unless you know what the heck you're doing. I will not be responsible for any property damage or a fire of any kind. Just let you know. So anyway, we basically use basically one sided of it to get light, to have light to at the property to do whatever, like work and whatever. So it also came with the light right here, which is I find awfully annoying. The color of the light is not very useful when you're in the dark. It really is not great light. So that scares me. So anyway, it also let's just wait till this thing finished drink. Wow, this thing finally has a pause button. Alright, so that's what I'm saying. Like when you connect it to a house, right, whether it's light or whatever, or outlet, you want to generally use a 20 amp, or if you know what you're doing, you choose the proper voltage. So for us, it would probably be like 15 amp for a standard refrigerator, for a standard light, or whatever, unless you're running for a saw, require a high amount of motor, this will be your bet. Furnace, maybe you can probably run furnace off of it, because furnace, a lot of furnace that I know that you can utilize that is about 30 amp that require 30 amp, but 20 amp might. I'm not an electrician, don't quote me on that. So it truly is a very unique product from Anker. And this one I really think is better than the C300 AC. Granted, the other one has longer battery life, but this one is probably twice as much. Also, this one, I do not know what the MRS or manufacturing price is on this particular unit. So anyway, I hope this is helpful to one of you guys, but I truly was very impressed when I was almost running off whole entire house off this unit. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Correction, this one, it's battery size, not a capacity. And I do not know how much it can actually put in. What is their max capacity? Rated capacity 32. Is that in or out? 3. Okay, that is not correct. Let me look. Okay, so there's two number. AC output bypass mode. It's basically 1,440 watt max. Without a bypass, just the inverter, it is 1800 watts. So I'm not sure why, but yeah, it's right there. So peace out.